The distinctive chatter and banter of several women is unmistakable. It is mid-morning and many of them sit on the veranda, shelling and sorting groundnuts. Behind the factory, other women lift sacks of briquettes. Others spread the briquettes on shelves in a greenhouse. The men do the heavy work. This is Akibui Farmers, a briquette-making factory in Kumi municipality, Kumi district, that employs divorced, abandoned and widowed women in an informal capacity. Janet Claire Achom is employed as a sorter of groundnuts. A survivor of gender-based violence, her husband walked out on the family, leaving her with the responsibility of providing for their children.
I am the one paying school fees. I am the one treating children. I'm struggling maybe with developing a home. Now he's there seated. When you try to complain, he runs away from the family because he fails to provide.
Achom adds that despite not working to contribute to the family's upkeep, the father of her children wanted to live in a luxurious environment.
Sometimes you can cook food that you have struggled to buy or to get like greens. When a man comes, hey, they will kick that saucepan from away because he does not want what? Does not want to eat greens. She adds that her drunk husband would then want to claim his conjugal rights. I cannot give in for you when you are not supporting the family. What is the value now? It loses the value. As a casual laborer at the factory, Achom earns 5,000 shillings per day. Through meticulous savings, she has managed to educate her children, one of whom is pursuing a diploma in water engineering and sanitation. At 53, Betty Asekenye, also employed as a sorter, has a similar story. Because of her husband's laissez-faire attitude to life, she had to provide for all his children.
Yes, got married to my husband at the age of 16 and we produced 11 children. After some time, he married a second, third wife and he's also concubine a widow. In total, we are 4 women.
Over the years, their family grew to have 24 children, yet her husband never took up his responsibilities as a provider.
I have to buy him from slippers, clothing, including pants. Life became unbearable. I had to leave.
With her 5,000 shillings a day salary, Asekenye continues to pay the school fees of her children and stepchildren, while her husband continues to chase women. According to Albert Okurut, the director, Akibui Farmers factory employs 22 permanent staff, most of whom are men, and over 200 female casual laborers.
Really, 70% of the people I receive are women. And you know, this work of carrying bags and the what does not require women, it requires men. But now we are trying to give them some small works that can make them earn some 5,000 for a living.
The factory provides the women with breakfast and lunch on a daily basis.
They can sort some genus and they put in the mouth, and he goes and gets some water in the tap and he drinks and he regains. Really, I've received here people whom you can also see that this one is having, he has not had food.
Alcoholism is one of the biggest challenges to stable homes in Kumi district. During a belated Women's Day celebration, Helena Dowa, the Minister of State for Fisheries and the Woman Member of Parliament for Serere district, called out such men.
There are men who wake up in the morning by 6:30, they are squatting in the center. They play obieso, they play cards from morning up to sunset. They don't ask women, where do they get the meat that they are cooking at home?
Adowa added that this situation has forced women to take on both the wifely and husbandly roles in families.
Women have left the responsibility of nurturing children well, and they are now boarding vehicles to Busia, they are going where? Looking for money.
Katharina Boyo, the Senior Probation Officer for Kumi District, says every week her office handles 2 to 3 cases of GBV from all walks of life.
Many young ladies are even starting to have the fear to get into marriages. Some of them opt, especially the working class, to have children with men and settle alone with their children.
Besides being an employer, the director also serves as a counselor to some women who are still living with their husbands.
Every day they are telling me, I can't manage this. How can I be a man and a woman in a family? Even others have ended up by renting their houses. They have left the families down there. Now the children are the ones following them. Where's our mom? Where?
The women NTV spoke to called for different sub-counties in the district to come up with bylaws that limit the hours a man should spend drinking alcohol. With a growing number of abandoned women seeking employment every day, Okurut has plans to expand the factory to absorb them.
According to the way people are flooding here, is giving me to plan more how to create jobs for these people. That is the challenge I have.
He also plans to build a factory that manufactures pellets.